Today we're driving on behalf of Ferrari in Formula 1 2020. Now, Codemasters reached out to me and said, Theo, look, we know this is probably one of the first times you've ever played this game properly, but we want you to make a video. I'm going to show you that it is accessible, because even Nick plays it. Can I say that? They're going to regret this decision. You already know it. But we're going to jump in. And they did promise me that if I have some trouble, there's a new handling mode that's made to be more accessible and less, it's more forgiving, should I say. So, worst comes to worst, we will jump into that. Now, I think the first track we're gonna, I'm gonna get shouted at. I don't know what I'm doing. How do I do this? I'm gonna use my keyboard. We're going in the wet. Why? Because I'm a maniac, clearly. So I haven't played like really anything of this game. I've jumped in and I'm like, right, this is it. This is my first impression. This is my first jump into a Formula 1 game that's installed on my own machine. I've played it at events and stuff, but clearly it's kind of a different scenario at that. So what do? I'm just gonna press yes. Let's go. Oh, right. This is probably not the best to jump into the wet right away, is it? But we'll see how it is set up as a standard. I'm gonna baby it first. Yes, I'm gonna have the racing line on. Shut your mouth. I'm having the racing line on. I need to baby it. Let's see how slowly I can get through this corner. I am in first gear. Should have beans it out. Beans! I'm actually quite surprised to see the grip is doing pretty well. Though I probably have many assists on to begin with, right? Because otherwise I'd be sliding literally everywhere. I feel like oh dear. I've got to learn how to actually do it. I just realized it's shifting gears for me. There's some baby assists on here. I need to fix this situation. How do we do this? 2. What is 2? Oh god, they're going to regret this. Oh, 1 and 2 are the... Yes, assists. Right, we've got... Yes, perfect. They did this on purpose. We are not here for no braking assist. Anti-lock brakes, I'm going to keep that on. Traction control, medium or off. Okay, I'm just going to stick with Nah, let's turn it off. Let's turn it off. Corners only on the dynamic. Yes, dynamic racing like 3D, why not? Manual and suggested gear. Pit assist. Yes. We're going to baby our way into this experience. He says with no traction control. Let's try and get an actual lap in. We're going to do it. Pants style. You're going to be impressed. You're going to love it. You're going to be like, wow, I wish I was as good as a Pantsman Magi at F1 on his first attempt. Oh, yeah. So, throw her in. Really don't need to be in first there. Oh, yes, let's try the wet lap for my very first lap. Brilliant. Genius. Big brain. Here we go, here we go. A bit more, bit smoother this time. Now, I'm going to shut up. And I'm going to do it properly now, because I know I'd be getting annoyed at myself at this point. What's button 5? That's look behind. At least we know what that is now. We're just going to pretend that corner doesn't exist. I feel like everything else past there, we're going to do just fine. Put it in... The wall! I have come to an executive decision, and that traction control should be on medium, because I'm a bit... Oh! God! Focus, man! Well, it's now properly refusing to let it slip. I wish there was an in-between. I'm gonna be honest, I wish there was an in-between. I like, generally, to have it off. When it comes to conditions like this and the first time I'm jumping in, I don't want it to grip and baby me like this. Not this much. I would very much like some slippage. And I reckon, yeah, we're only going to get slippage when we fully throttle out of a corner like that. This is flat to the floor. So that's one thing I would like to suggest. Maybe it's possible later in when the game comes out. Maybe that's going to be something that they decide to add later. But for me personally, as someone that's not incompetent at racing, but now I'm like predicting a bit of a slide, so I'm kind of babying it a little bit. I think what's probably best is for us to finish this wet lap with the traction control on the medium, And then when we actually want to go to a nice dry lap, oh yes, I love the dry, we should probably then cut the corner. We're doing it, we're doing it. I want no traction in the dry. Right, let's get it, baby. Oh yeah, I can feel the grip now. Why I jumped into a wet race first, only I will ever be able to know. So we've got DRS on the automatic, genuinely because I don't know the controls. Of course, when you buy the actual game, I'm pretty damn sure it would be like, oh, by the way, this is the button for DRS. I don't want to I don't want to like a massive baboon. So what I'm doing is letting it do it automatically. Oh my god, that was a bit late there. It's fine though. We've got it. It's not a problem. Jesus. I'm still doing alright. Yeah, I'm still ahead of the Ghost. The Ghost is the default Ghost, which is probably meant to be very easy. But that's what we're all about, baby. We just want to beat the default Ghost. Beat the default Ghost and I feel happy. We're supposed to be in 5th here. Supposed to be in 6th here? How on earth? I am used to using... I'm the type of person, on Gran Turismo, on anything, I use road cars, okay? I'm a road car man. Road car forever, because that's my thing. I am a road car G. I guess this lap will try and keep it kind of the recommended gear that they suggest, so 4th gear is what they want for this one. That's my personal best. And it's going to remain that way. I thought to myself, yes, let's now use cockpit view. Kind of forgot about this. Yeah. Not the best. But it's kind of giving me... It's reducing my confidence. It's reducing my confidence to give it the beans. I'm turning it off. But clearly, I'm in the space. And so I've seen all the craziness that's going on with the F1 YouTubers and the F1 drivers. This virus has kind of had a nice boost for them in terms of being able to race with the people they look up to. That's amazing. This medium is fantastic, and of course, F1 helps bridge that, and that's what makes like that kind of so impressive to me. Obviously, there's GT Academy and the likes, very very similar things, but the fact that F1 drivers racing with the likes of my G's on YouTube, very impressed. They're doing big things. They're doing big things. Am I going to take part? Hell to the no. Unless there's going to be some like Need for Speed Racing League that I'll have to probably come up with because no one's going to do that. Alright, then we talking, but... Oh, come on, that was hardly a cut, was it? Jesus. Wasn't that bad. But yeah, as you can clearly see, in terms of traction off, in the dry, doing much better. Doing much better. I have invalidated my lap. We're just going to ignore that, because the fact that I'm driving and not going off at every corner is mighty impressive enough. I keep forgetting about that. Balls! Let's keep it spinning, baby. See, I meant to do that. I'm being Ken Block in an F1 car. More like Ken. I have to say, the visuals in the wet, in pretty much like the puddles and stuff, they looked really, really, really good. Wet just makes everything look better. The reflections, just some. That's why they demonstrate all games in the wet. It's why those mod videos are all in the wet. There's a reason, my friends. But in terms of actual driving experience, I'm gonna say, you know what? I think I prefer the dry, to be honest with you. Now, this is the first F1 game where they get, obviously, they said there's the beginner introduction, forgiving handling. There's the baby handling. I'm like, listen, guys, I am not totally incompetent. Just a little bit, okay? I think I got it. I think I can do it. Maybe not with the most extreme settings, but in general, being open, I'm not a major Formula 1 person. Of course, I've done it again. One decent lap. One. That's all I'm asking for. See if we can actually do that. Maybe. Just a little bit. I'm kind of terrified because my ghost is on my bottom. I'm not used to it. I hate this corner. I'm just going to baby it. If I baby it, I'm still going to beat my previous ghost. It's a bit fast there. I'm messing up the gearing. I'm kind of paranoid. I don't want to push it that far. But this is again babying it. Stop babying it. That's pretty good.
Last lap was a 1 minute 10.7.
That was pretty good. I'm definitely now losing to that lap. Unless I can pick up this corner. If I can pick up my balls off the floor. Balls! Ah! I'm a fool. Why? When I do this again, it's now suggesting 5th gear. So we have traction off again. I'm babying this thing. I've already left the track limits. I'm already putting too much power down. Shh. Doesn't matter. We're still going to set a lap. Oh my god, it still wants me to go slower. Ah! Ah! We're out of it. It was pretty smooth. Okay? It was pretty smooth. You didn't see it because it was so smooth that I didn't want to give away how smooth it actually was. Because if I did, that was so lit up. The RPM is ridiculous. It sounds like it's just pootling along, but it's actually at like 10,000 RPM. Oh yeah, that's... I ride bikes. That's not an excuse. That should... We're okay. Ooh! Beat the default ghost. That's what we got to do. Hands on the wheel, my man. We're in 4th gear. I think that's the recommended. I missed it. We can probably be going faster than this. The purple means good, correct? Go! Oh, yes! Alright, we need to be in 5th. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Final bit. Don't go crazy. Go crazy! My fastest lap! I've done it! Leaderboard position 9! Oh, this is... I've done it again. You might want to look out, mate, because I am trouble. Alright, thanks so much for watching. That was an experience, I must say. F1 2020. Codemasters, thanks again for letting me play it. You're very brave. Until next time. Peace.